So, good morning, dear students. Myself, Dr. Lingaraju, Government First Year Degree College, Department of Physics, Tumkur. So, last class we discussed some problems in the chapter of surface tension, viscosity, Jaeger's method, cumulative method, Poisson's formula, solve these things. Continuing of same concept, so we'll discuss still more problems from the same chapter. The problem is, first problem is, here we know, problem is carries 5 marks. And also, if you know the basic concepts, theory background of the particular concept, so we can easily to attend such kind of problems. So, all of you should concentrate about your problems. We easily get it good marks in these problem concepts. Last class we discussed around 8 problems in various formulas. Continuation of the same thing, so we will discuss in the same chapter. First problem is calculate the excess of pressure inside the soap bubble of radius 2 mm. If the surface tension of the soap solution is 20 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Newton per meter. If radius is doubled, what happens? Its excess pressure. So, you see, excess pressure inside the soap bubble is radius around 2 mm. The surface tension of the soap solution is 20 to the power minus 13. The radius is doubled, direct. What happens? The excess pressure. Usually it should be varies. No. Okay. Now, given data, R radius 2 mm. Usually problems only they are going to give maybe a MKS unit or CGS unit the values. We have to make it convert all these things in the SI unit. That is R is equal to 2 mm. It is, we have to convert it to SI unit. 2 into 10 me means, M means 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Then T. It is also they are given Newton per meter. So, direct SI unit is there. 20 into 10 to the power minus 3 Newton per meter. So, we have to calculate pressure. When R is equal to double. Now, come to the required formula. That is pressure is equal to 4T by R. 4 into T means 20. Double model. 20 alkalva. 2 into 2. 10 to the power minus 3. So, that is 20 into 4. 10 to the power minus 3 by 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. So, simplifying of all these things, we are getting 40 nanometer. Then, excess pressure when radius is doubled. Pressure double ಆದರೆ so bubble ಏನಾಯ್ತು excess pressure in the radius double ಆದರೆ ಆ excess pressure ಇನ್ನು radius double ಆದರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಯೂಶಲಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಲ್ವ ಅದು yes you can see P prime is equal to 40 by R that is equal to 4 into 30 into the power minus 3 by 4 into the power minus 3. So calculating of all these things we are getting 20 into the power square. Then P prime when radius is doubled the excess pressure will be decreases. It comes to half of the decreasing values, that is R. Next problem is calculate the pressure inside the air bubble of radius 0.25 into the power minus 4 meter situated just below the surface of water. Surface tension of water is 70 into 10 to the power minus 3 Newton per meter square and the atmospheric pressure is 101 into 101 point minus 3 Newton per meter square. So here data R is equal to 0.25 into the power minus 4 tension, surface tension T is equal to 17 10 to the power minus 3. atmospheric pressure 101.3 into 10 minus 3. Here we have to calculate excess pressure and total pressure. ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. We come to the first. Excess pressure inside the air valve. That is P is equal to 2T by R. That is equal to 2 into 70 into 10 minus 3 by 0.25 into 10 minus 4. Then P is equal to 560 into 10 power of 1. That is equal to 5600 Newton per meter square. After knowing the excess pressure, if it is excess pressure inside the air bubble, total pressure ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Total pressure PT is equal to atmospheric pressure plus excess pressure. Atmospheric pressure na ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. That is 101.3 plus 3 plus excess pressure is we calculated earlier 5600. So adding of these two, so we are getting PT. That is equal to 101.3 into 10 minus 3 plus 3 plus 5,5.6 into 10 plus 3. Adding of these two, PT is equal to 106.9 into 10 plus 3. So it's about the total pressure calculated this form. Very simple. You see, only the addition, subtractions, you can get the 5 marks. So far, what I am telling is, you should be concentrate in problems to get a very good marks. We come to the third one. In Jaguar experiment, the vertical capillary tube of radius 0.4 millimeter dipped inside the liquid density around 220 kg per meter cube at a depth of 0.06 m. Below it is surface. When the air bubble was formed at the end of the capillary tube, it is observed from the manometer, that is pressure inside the bubble, exceed the normal atmospheric pressure by 0.0049 m of mercury. Calculate the surface tension. Very simple. See, R is given, density is given, density in the two types is given, density of the liquid, density of the surface. So knowing these values, now here we come to the H1 H2 is also given, come to the surface temperature T. We have surface temperature T is equal to R G by 2 of H1 rho 1 minus H2 rho 2. So after knowing all these things too, so that is the value of this one is T is equal to R G by 2 of H1 rho 1 minus H2. Substitute the values. 1 by 2 into R 9.8 G R 0.4 minus 3 of H1 0.0049 into P1 rho 1 13,600 minus H2 0.06 into rho 2 220. So, substituting all these things, we are getting T is equal to 1.960 minus 3 of these values. To get the subtract of these values, multiply this value, that is we get 104.74 into the power minus 6. Next, the answer is this value. We come to the fourth problem. Calculate the mass of water flowing in 12 minutes through a capillary tube of length 0.5 meter and internal diameter 10 millimeter. If there is a constant pressure added to height of 0.3 meter, the coefficient of viscosity of water is 8.9 into the power minus 4 ns per meter square. So data T is equal to 12 minute. That is equal to 720 seconds. 720 seconds. Next is height is equal to 0.5 meter. That is D is equal to 10 into the power minus 3. Radius A is equal to D by 2. D means 10 millimeter. 10 by 2 millimeter. Now meter not 5 into the power minus 3. H is given, eta is given, density of water is given. We have to calculate m value, that is small. Now the pressure is equal to rho GH 0.3 into 1000 to get the pressure values if it is in a water. According to Pauli's formula of water, volume of water flowing through a pipe per second is given by V is equal to pi by 8n P e to the power of 4 by L. So substitute all these values. So to get the value of volume, that is equal to 0.1621 into 10 minus 14. So 12 meter cube. After knowing this one, now here we come to the water flows in 12 minutes is given by V prime is equal to V into 12 minutes. That is V is equal to V into 720. That is 0.1621 into power minus 2 into 720. So V prime is equal to 116.712 into the power of minus 2 meter cube. Density rho is equal to m by V prime. So m is equal to rho V prime into 1000 into 116.712 into the power of minus 2. So m is equal to 1,16,712 into the power of minus 2. That is in kg we are going to express 1167.12 kg. So it's about the mass. Next here we come to the fifth problem. You see, it is also very simple and interesting problem. A viscous force in viscosity. Viscous force of 200 Newton is acting between the two layers of a liquid of area of a cross section. Area of a cross section 2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square. If the velocity gradient between two layers is 22 to the power of minus 3 per second, calculate the coefficient of viscosity of liquid. It is very simple, use the problem. So F is given 200 Newton, A is given 2 into 10 to the power of area of cross section 2 into the power of minus 4 meter square. dV by dx, rate of change of velocity 22 into the power of minus 3. So that is the velocity gradient. We have F is equal to eta A by dV by dx. Eta is equal to F by A dV by dx is equal to 200 by 2 into the power of minus 4 into 22 to the power of minus 3. That is equal to these values. Very simple, see. So calculate the eta values. To calculate the coefficient of viscosity of a liquid. Simple problem. You can easily calculate to get the value of coefficient of viscosity is. It is also carries 5 marks. That's all I am telling. The problems are very simple and you concentrate these problems to get a good marks. Next is the pressure. Sixth problem. The pressure of air inside a soap bubble is of diameter of 0.8 millimeter is 10 into the power minus 2 meter of water column and above the atmospheric pressure. Calculate the surface tension of a soap solution. You see, D is equal to given values first. Now on side of the correct. D is equal to 0.8 millimeter. Other meter properly 0.8 into the minus 3 meter. R is equal to D by 2 into the power of D by 2. That is equal to 0.8 into the power of minus 3 by 2. That is equal to 0.4 into the power of minus 3 meter. H is equal to 10 into the power of minus 2 meter. Rho is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube for water. T is equal to tension. What is the value? You have to calculate. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸರಿ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. P is equal to rho GH. ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. Rho ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು 10 into 10 minus 2. G value 9.8. H value 1000. So calculating we are getting 980 nanometers. Newton per meter square. The pressure of inside the soap bubble P is equal to 4T by R. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾದದ್ದು T value. So say make it simplification of T. T is equal to PR by 4. That is equal to 980. What earlier we calculated into R value given radius, that is 0.4 into 10 minus 3 by 4. So calculate the T value 98 into 10 minus 3. That is equal to 0.098 Newton per meter. After knowing this one, next we come to the next problem. It is also a very simple problem. You see how it is. We have to calculate. Just to discuss. Calculate the work done to break up a big water drop of a radius around 8 into 10 to the power minus 3 into smaller water drops of each radius 0.2 to the power minus 3 meter. The surface tension of water is 0.07 Newton per meter. Okay. So RB, it is given how much, that is the water drop of a radius. Water drop radius. Big water drop radius, 8 into the power minus 3. Then small water drop radius, 0.2 to the power minus 3. Surface tension is given 0.07. What value here we have to calculate? That is calculate the work done, W. So we come to the formula. Let's N be the number of small water drops. Volume of the big water drop is equal to N volume of a small water drop. So Vn is equal to N Vs. So V volume 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to N 4 by 3 pi r cube. So all these things will be cancelled. Remaining thing is r cube by n r cube. Next, n is equal to r cube by r cube. So 8 by 0.2, which gives 512 by 0.00. It gives 64,000 drops. How many number of drops is there from a big drop to a small drop? It is, we are going to make a difference. N number is 64,000 drops. So after doing this concept, increase the surface area after splitting E is given by increase the surface area. So that is shift delta A, surface area. It is equal to surface of each small liquid drop, surface of area which big liquid drop. ಇವೆರಡು ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 6400 n value and difference of these values. So substitute the values. You substitute the values using these formulas to get the difference of delta A, increase the surface area ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು. So how much? 31,369.73 into the power minus 6. Work done to break up the big drop is given by ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು work done is ಒಳಗಡೆ big drop in the, that is work done to surface area into increasing in the area. So work done is equal to surface tension is to 0.07 into increase the area is time. Increase the area. Multiply of this one. So this value is the work is done by the systems. So this is the way here we are going to calculate how much will be surface area increases. Just increase other mainly how much work will be done from surface tension of the water. From the comparing of small drop to big drop. So that is here we are going to calculate it. Next is 8th one. A glass of internal radius 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter is dipped vertically into a vessel containing water such that the lower end of the tube is 0.08 meter below the surface of water. Calculate the excess pressure of air inside the tube to blow into hemispherical bubble at the lower end of the tube. The surface tension of water is 0.073 Newton per meter and density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube. ಈಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಡೇಟಾಸ್ ಬರೆಯೋಣ. R is equal to 0.10⁻³ height h is equal to 0.08 m, density is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube, water surface tension is, for water surface tension 0.03. Then how much pressure excess from this exceeds we have to calculate. We have excess pressure that is equal to 2T by R plus pressure due to a water column. Then pressure excess is equal to 2T by R plus H rho G. So substitute the values. P pressure excess is we are getting a 832.66 Newton per meter square. So this is the way here we are going to calculate. Here also, what is the pressure excess exceeds if they are having the surface tension of water, if a lower end and also a below end. This is the way calculating the surface tensions. It is also one kind of a very important problem and also very simple problems. Okay? So all these problems I brought it from so many a different prescribed and also reference books for a relative of our Tumkur University syllabus. First is Sundarajan N, has written through a college physics books. The name of the topic, book is Optics and Electrostatics, Electromagnetism. Next is Subramaniam, a textbook of optics. Next is Mangala Gauri. She is also a lecturer in University College. She has written through a undergraduate physics. And also Nagbojanias. He is a head Department of Physics Center, University. Handbook of Physics, based on reading of Handbook of Physics, they are written. These are the prescribed books. So, and one more Ramakrishna. So, I have referred all these books to correcting these required problems related of our topics. So, it's about our contribution of this unit regarding theory concepts and also problem concepts. Next we will discuss next topic. In the next class we will discuss. Thank you one and all.